Hello, welcome to my Chef Kati. I will show you how to make potatoes gnocchi. It's a typical Italian dish made with potatoes, flour, egg, salt and nutmeg. The classic ingredients are 1 kilogram of potatoes, which is 2.2 pounds of potatoes, the yellow one. 300 grams of flour, which is 10.6 ounces, pinch of salt, nutmeg, how much you want, and 1 egg. There are people that are doing without egg, but I think it's better to mix all the stuff together. So peel the potatoes, boil them as the potatoes become really soft. Then we can start with the show. Boiled potatoes, drain them and let them cool down a little bit, because you have to press them, and if it's hot, you can do this. Okay. You can do in a big bowl or on your work table with a potato presser. Press your potatoes. So I'll show you. Voila. And start to create a mountain, a volcano. Okay. Let's start and see you later. The volcano is done. If you use the all-purpose or the American flour, you have to sift them. If you have the fortune to have the 00, you don't have to sift it. Look at that, because it's a very bubbled flour. It's not soft, it's not smooth. So it's a very deep. The contact is very. I can't explain exactly in English what, but the 00 does make my hands so dirty. Okay, let's sift the flour. You have to while making pasta. You have to, because it's full of balls, lambs. I don't know how is the exactly way to explain it. So, make a volcano. A pinch of salt, but not a lot, because remember, you have to boil your gnocchi in salted water. So nutmeg, we love nutmeg. It's up to you. You have to feel the nutmeg under your teeth. 1 egg in the middle. And let's start. The first part is the most difficult one, but with a lot of love, patience, pazienza. With a lot of pazienza, you can do this. So the flour is not my favorite one. I didn't find any more the 00, but so I try to do my best. We have to start to work with the hand and take the parts from the outside and bring them into the middle, okay? It takes a little time, but this is the most complicated part of everything. But after, you will enjoy a wonderful dish. It comes slowly. take the pieces from outside and work again, work and work. I have to tell you a story. The first time when me and my husband had chosen to live together, the first time that we have a special dinner at home, I wanted to make for him potatoes gnocchi, but I switched the ingredients. So instead of putting more potatoes than flour, I've used 1 kilogram of flour and 300 grams of potatoes. So my potato gnocchi, they were so heavy that they took 30 minutes to boil. So usually the cooking time is a couple of minutes, 2-3 minutes. When they float, they are ready. Because it's a light dough, because it's made almost with potatoes. And I have switched the ingredients and they were so heavy, so we weren't able to eat them. It was amazing. Okay, I have made my bowl. Now it's time to put the water on the stove, my amazing stove, electric one. And let's see what will happen next. Next step. So the ball of dough is formed. Now we have to separate the pieces and create like a snake of dough. And what we need is maybe a knife and a fork, or the Garganelli maker. Okay, Garganelli. I didn't remember the name, so put a bit of flour and start to roll. The consistency 1.5 finger. So this dough is really good. It's not too sticky. It's really good. So you can put your gnocchi on a towel with flour or parchment paper, like me. Okay. I've spread the parchment paper with flour. So it's up to you. How big do you want the gnocchi? So it's okay. Okay, like this. Now cut them. Voila. And with the fork, so we need more flour. Okay, with the fork, like this. I'll show you. Push a little bit. And la. Oh, it's the same. Push. Voila. Push and rotate. Okay. Push and rotate. So I grew up making this with the fork, so I love the fork. I prefer the fork. So, and the shape, I prefer the shape of the fork instead of the board. I don't know if you can see this. Let's try. Let's try to turn off the light, and no, I can't turn off the light. So okay, I will show you later. Then like this. Push and rotate. Then we have to be faster. Okay. And I will show you then the shape, the two different shapes. Okay. There is too light over there. Maybe I can do this. Ah, look at that. Look at that. So this is the shape with the board. Ah. This is like alive. Do you see you see there, right? I'll show you later. So again, take a piece of dough, a little bit of flour. It's not too sticky because I have used 1 egg. There are people that are not putting any kind of egg, any egg. I prefer, because the ingredients will stick together better, but not too sticky. So it's important to choose the best potatoes possible, not the red one, but the yellow one. So now I don't remember the name, but once I remember the name, I will tell you. Okay. So important is a good quality of potato, and if you can use a 00 flour, the Caputo one, for example, that is the only one that I found online. The Caputo, and what else? So a very soft flour. And if you don't find a soft flour, it's okay with the all-purpose unbleached, unreached. Okay. In any case, never use the self-rising flour. Okay. Let's go. And I love with the fork. Uno. Sorry, I forgot something. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. So, in the meanwhile, salted water is almost boiling, and you need now a good topping for this gnocchi, potatoes gnocchi. A good one is a 4 cheeses topping, the ragu, or we see hazelnuts topping is good as well. So see you later. Let's go forward. Look at that. So I need my assistants, please. Can you cover the light here like this, please? Why? In front of me, in front of the light. Cover a little bit. Okay. Let's show. I want to show you the different kind of shapes. The light is too. No, it doesn't work. Okay. Later. Let's go forward and see you later for the last part. So, these are the two shapes. One with the board and the others with the fork. So, gnocchi are done. Okay. Ready to be cooked. Voila. Gnocchi are done. It's easier with the parchment paper once the pot, once the water is boiling into the pot, you take the parchment paper and make slide your gnocchi directly into the pot. This is very easy, and this avoids you to be spread with hot water in your arms, because they slide inside, they don't jump, so they don't make drops all around the kitchen and on your body. So this is for your safety, which is very important. And I am almost done, and let's go and finish our potato gnocchis. Ready to cook. This is cold water. Cold water addicted with the ice. To be sure to make a 100% the best work, you need to have this to shock the process after the gnocchi will float. Okay, I'm taking now the parchment paper. Slide them inside the water. No drops. Nobody gets hurt. And the last one. Okay. They are on the bottom. It takes a couple of minutes of time, and they will float, and then it means that the time has come. Okay, this is the situation. Of course, the cold gnocchi are keeping the molecules of the hot water, so the water needs a couple of minutes of time to reboil and start to cook the gnocchi. Couple of times, and then they will float. So you see they are coming up slowly. Look at that. I don't have to do anything. It's a self process. It's amazing, right? Look at that. They're coming. They are coming. Voila, tick tick. So it takes around 5 minutes, so I will say. Look at that, it's amazing. Food is love, remember? Look at that. Amazing. With this recipe, I can tell you for sure that the gnocchi will be perfect. Not too hard, not too melted, perfect. So once they are floated, let boil the water, so 30 seconds, and then we have to drain the gnocchi and keep some of this starch water aside, because maybe we could need this water to top the gnocchi. So I will drain, and then I will put suddenly into the cold water to stop the process of cooking. I've drained them, and now, so the consistency is good, perfect, but so I'm sure that they will be perfect, hard, at the right, so not too hard, but perfect. Start to put your sauce and turn on the fire, and now we are ready. Oh my gosh. To top our gnocchi. So actually the dish is done with less sacrifice. And I don't need to put starch water because the ragu is perfect. It has embraced the gnocchi in a very perfect way. I need to taste. You can use your finger if this is hot or not. And so we are almost done. Perfect. See? Consistency perfect. They are perfect. Ragu is delicious, and the dinner is done. Gnocchi are ready. There is a lot of ragu, a lot of gnocchi. The kids and husband will be happy. What you won't never miss is grated Parmesan cheese, and grated but live, so at the moment. Potatoes gnocchi are ready to be eaten. But I have to make the dirty work for you. For tasting them. Perfect. They are perfect. Oh. So. Enjoy your dinner. Easy peasy. Enjoy my recipe, my gnocchi, and see you soon, my chef Kati, for you.